many of our listeners may be familiar with QuickBooks Desktop, but most firms today adopt QuickBooks Online. What's the difference?
Well, excellent question, Gary. And there's quite a bit there we could unpack, but I'll kind of break it down into three key sections. One, it's really thinking about, every company has flagship softwares, kind of what they started with, and then they have their new cutting edge technology. What's neat about cutting edge technology is often it has the most recent coding. It has more developers who are interested and excited about developing add-ons to that package. And what's interesting is one of the main differences between desktop and online when it comes to the technology aspect is it has over two, almost three times the apps that you can add to it. So that as you grow, as you expand, as you need different things out of your business package, um, you don't have to look for another solution. You can just get the right app like Leanlaw. And so really QBO is emerging as more of a platform than just a single software solution. A lot
We'll
of
come back
excitement.
to that. Yes.
Yeah. And a lot of excitement in the API community. It also has an API, which desktop doesn't have. And so there's a lot of excitement to, again, as you have these beautiful solutions made in very specific industry and around industry and compliance workflows, they can then integrate right into this platform. But another thing is, freeing up the way you approach your work. It used to be kind of a cliche or a lot of business owners would take a wait and see attitude to, hey, what's this migration from desktop to the cloud? What does it mean getting my workflows, from the older manual ways I did them to the more automated systems, which, we all use cloud technology. You pick up your phone, you look at your email, you look at it, and just about anything you do, you're using an app. And what's beautiful about that is, if you're at home on your computer, if you're at work, or if you're on your phone, you have that anytime, anywhere access. And by moving to QBO, you get that same thing. You not only get the flexibility, the anytime, anywhere access, but then you also have a big company looking out for things like security and compliance. When you have software installed on a server, it's their local. Well, now you're responsible. You have to have the firewalls in place. You have to have the data encryption. You have to have the IT work. You have to have all the updates constantly to keep that data safe. And that's, of course, the right thing to do as a business owner. But as you offboard more of this work to the cloud, well, then now that responsibility becomes shared, and in a lot of cases, taken care of, from your online provider. They have much more tools to make sure you have dual authentication, encryption, all the
Yeah.
security measures in place. So, a lot of exciting things happening there.
Let
To
me just jump in there for a second because I had to tell a little story about, a law firm I know that, waited a little too long to uh, get its software onto the cloud and off of the servers, and they were subject to a ransomware attack that shut them down and cost a whole lot of money to fix. So, you think that on-premise software is safer in some ways, until you've been through something like that. But, there are vulnerabilities there, just like, and it's harder for a small firm to track those things and avoid those vulnerabilities. So I'm a big cloud advocate at this point, and I know at least one law firm that is too.
well, we hope, yeah, like I said, this resonates with all the law firms we're talking to today.